What's going on, everybody? David Feldman-Makrias here, and I want to go over today some quick tips on real-time, real follow-up and what that actually looks like. So if you're trying to get clients, if you're trying to sell, if you're trying to get business, follow-up, 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 follow-up is key. We all know this, but I want to show you actual examples of what that means. So let's get into it right now. Right now, I have a cold email campaign and everything is in one thread, right? So this is me, and I'm reaching out to the individual in question. All right, guys, welcome. David Feldman-Makrias here, and I want to show you a real live example of what digital follow-up actually looks like on a one-to-one communication. This is great for business-to-business applications, and I'm using a method of cold email. As far as cold email outreach, again, complete stranger, complete person I don't know, reaching out with a value offer, reaching out with something that's pretty valuable and something that's valuable to the business, but again, no contact with this person whatsoever. So there's a lot of upfront work that you need, right? You need like a good offer, you need methodology, you need like a contact list and an actual contact that's good. So a lot of different things to do there, but I want to show you what the follow-up process actually looks like and an example, right? So right now I'm in my inbox, as you can see, and this was my outreach. So I said, "Hi, business owner. Here's my, you know, email contact for the automotive sector specifically. And I have a little bit of a case study. I have some information here. Hey, what's going on? I sent this April 27th. No response. Then the next item I have is actually when was this from? Sorry, my laptop is in my way here. This was actually from, let's see if I can pull this over here. There we go. So this was actually from, hide all my junk. This next follow up was from 9 a.m. on May 1st. Again, hey, just want to make sure this didn't get lost in the shuffle. No response, right? No response. Okay. Then I sent another one, figured you got busy with your schedule, and I included a bunch of screenshots in that. Again, this is part of my cold email sequence. So as you can see here, here's my case study screenshot. Again, part of my cold email sequence of what I'm using. I had some stuff to show a case study of what we've actually been able to do. And this got his attention, evidently. So this was the third email in a sequence, of about 10 days that actually got it. So then I got a good afternoon. Would you be available Friday after 2? Please advise. Advice. I think he meant advise. So I can add you to my calendar. Thank you. Excellent response. Excellent response. That's exactly what we're looking for. That's exactly the point. Now it flagged it for me to actually set the appointment, confirm the appointment, all that good stuff. What did I do after that? Still keeping in that response and actually attaching my personal email on here. Hey, good morning. Absolutely, I could be free at this time. Does this time work for you? If it does, I just sent you a calendar invite. One thing I like doing rather than like, oh, go with Calendly or some other app, people want it to be made easier, right? If I have to click a link and find a time that works, God, it takes forever. Sometimes it's just better to send over, hey, this time is after the time you said. Here it is. If you like it, great. If it doesn't work for you, just let me know. That way it's done. People have to do less work. I actually think it's very effective. So did that. If this doesn't, absolutely, it can be available after 2 p.m. Does 4 p.m. work? I sent over a calendar invite just in case. If it doesn't, just let me know it works. Looking forward to talking tomorrow, something like that. And then right below, I included the meeting invite link in that email in case he needs it. So I'm using a couple different avenues on how to include the invite because I want to make it as simple as humanly possible to get this person on the phone. Another email here, and this was at 2:48 p.m., just before the actual call itself. Hey, just a follow up. Looking forward to talking with you in a few minutes. Here's the meeting link again, in case you need it. Again, resending the link, make it easy, make it doable. Unfortunately, he did not show up in the meeting. So, okay, now what do we do? So the meeting was supposed to take place at 3 p.m. my time. So what I did instead is I I got on the meeting, stayed for about 5 minutes. You could do it 5, 10 minutes, whatever. No show. Okay, no problem. So I go back to my CRM and I update that. Okay, no show. So then what I do is I actually called the number I had, which is the store number. I called the store number. I asked to speak to Frank. The receptionist told me that Frank was not there. So what I did instead was ask her a little bit. Oh, do you know when he'll be back? Oh, is everything okay? We did have an appointment, blah, 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 blah. My name's David. So the person actually knows and thinks, oh, this, assuming the sale a little bit. Oh, Frank knows this person, blah, 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 blah. So that'll work out. And that way, when she sees him again, she might mention it. She may not, but just a little rapport building. So, she actually told me that he had an emergency and he was out of the store. No problem. That's why maybe he didn't respond to the email. That's why he didn't show up. That happened. Life happens in real time. I've ditched plenty of meetings. It's all just about the follow up, and you're going to get it eventually. So, what I did instead is I drafted up an email to him after that, said, hey, Frank, after calling the store, your receptionist, Rosanna, mentioned you had an emergency. Hope everything is good. That's all I can do. I hope everything is good. I don't know exactly what he's going through, not going through. And then I went a step further in using Loom. I've attached a video link that goes through some of the discussion points I was going to bring up on our call. Feel free to watch it on your own time. Let's get another meeting. Let's get another meeting on the books for your schedule. And once again, I hope everything is good. Everything is going the best it possibly can. Again, just having real human to human interaction, understanding that whatever, it's okay. I follow up. And then I took a note that the receptionist, Rosanna, told me to call back Saturday and Monday. So now I got to follow up there. But this is the real time follow up. This is really what it requires. You just keep going after it, keep going after it, keep going after it, and eventually it sticks. Eventually it sticks. And that's really the name of the game. That's the chase. But look how many different contact points I'm having with him. I have 6 or 7 or 8 different contact points at this point. So eventually something's going to click. And if you have enough of these, that's when you start building momentum. But the great thing is, like, how can you initially open up the conversation on someone completely cold? And I love cold email to do that. But again, you have to have a lot of development in that. You have to have an offer that really makes sense, a niche that really makes sense, and a strategy which will get you clients. So hopefully this is effective for you guys. This gives you a real life example of what outreach would be to total strangers trying to get their business and the realities of what you will face. So pretty good. Not too hard though. Once you set up a system that works, it's really just making sure the system works and dialing the phone for 2, 3, 4 minutes until you get someone on the call, which is great. You can do it from anywhere. So, all right, guys, I hope this makes sense. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.